This is how we do it in Nashville. We can get into it in Nashville. Things can get groovy in Nashville.
Hello, and welcome to The Biz. It's your girl Marley and
Daniel.
And we like you so much.
Thank you for joining us today on our first live show. So we ain't even gonna stop. We got our studio audience. Y'all let them know you did. We're gonna let Marley slide that one. But if you haven't done so yet, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
And follow us on social media. Now, how was your week?
Oh, yes, it is my week. So, my week was pretty amazing. I got to see my brother for the first time on my father's side, yeah. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, so I actually got to...
He lived there, though.
Yeah, he lives there. He actually got to fly out there to see him, got to see my nephews, got to see my sister-in-law, and actually never met this man in person and felt like I knew him all my life. So it was pretty cool,
That just reminded me of my favorite scene from The Color Purple. With Wendy and Celie.
You know what, you get on my nerves. Stop, Dan. Stop.
But, aside from that, why did you travel during COVID?
And why did I travel during COVID? Because nothing was going to stop me from seeing my brother. And we planned it. We planned this last year. And I was like, I'd be darned if I let COVID stop me from seeing my brother. Wear a mask, get hand sanitizer, get your Clorox wipes, period.
I feel that, Celie. And that leads us into our first hot topic. So we were talking about how they are finally coming up with the vaccine.
It's not coming up. They're finally distributing the vaccine. And it's not even FDA approved yet. The UK just announced, probably last week, a week and a half ago, they're going to start doing 800,000 doses of distribution. And just in the UK. And then while I was in Las Vegas, they are already started distributing the Pfizer vaccine to the old people for emergency use and the medical staff. And I don't like that. I really don't.
You know what that means? We gotta wait for 800,000 white people to take that first and see what happened to them before we put that gook in our arms.
And you gotta take it twice too. You have to get one shot and then you come back and get another shot. So it's buh.
So are you hesitant?
I'm extremely hesitant. I'm watching this on CNN Live and these people are telling me they don't know the longevity of this vaccine. So why would I trust my body? I'd rather just catch it regularly and just fight it off than get a vaccine and I end up for sterile, some leg come off next year. You don't know.
I'm deathly afraid of having an 8-head baby. But on the flip,
11-toed child.
But on the flip, we got the Tuskegee experiment.
Yeah.
We had all these incidences where the government has preyed on black people.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna be the first.
I'm not either.
But I am happy that they're actually settling that. We're coming out with a vaccine. We'll probably be able to move on soon and join the...
But you're coming out with a vaccine that hasn't really been tested for you at least a year yet. I feel like they're guinea pigging us. They're legit guinea pigging us.
I just won't be first because I don't want to be like one of those aliens from off of I Am Legend, them little goofy things. I don't want to turn white and ashy. Moving on to our next
Moving on, Lord Jesus.
Moving on to the next hot topic. Donald Trump, no news cycle is complete without him right now. But it's probably a good thing because it appears that the Supreme Court has finally shut down his chances at all election shenanigans. So that's something good to hear from.
Yes.
It was really just turning into some white man shenanigans.
It was. White privilege shenanigans, really. Because he's paying all these millions of dollars to get all these votes recounted, and it's still coming up that you lost. It's
been finally struck down up in Michigan, down in Georgia. They recounted 3 times in Georgia. How many times does somebody have to tell you no?
I guess until they say yes, I don't know.
So, that's enough for Donald Trump. We just had to say that just because we got to talk about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Enough for Caucasian news.
Okay, so let's go into, I guess, trap news. Is that what it is? We're going to talk about Lil Wayne. We all know Lil Wayne just pled guilty to the gun charge he was facing. So now he might be facing up to 10 years. And in the mix of him pleading guilty to these charges, he also sold some of his masters for over $100 million. So, big money, and some people are like, oh my gosh, Lil Wayne sold his masters, he's going in, he's going in.
Stupid money.
I feel like it's smart money because he may go into prison.
My thing
lawyer
is,
fees,
was
court
it
fees.
Was it a private sale? Like, did we know who he sell it to? Is he trying to do some slick stuff to keep his money situated before he go in?
Probably.
Go until November?
Like, but he got both his sons on this album, the new album coming up, just so they can get royalties off of that album. And you know, Reginae, his daughter, is on his last album, so they're all. It's always a form of money coming in for his children. I think the $100 million probably just a little extra, you know.
You don't know what songs it is?
I don't. I know Kim Carter got one. Yep, Kim Carter. My flow is harder. He's so cute. He's so cute. It's so cute. I'm like, hey, Kim Carter.
Honestly, I'm over Lil Wayne. I can live without him for a decade.
You know what? We can live without you for a decade. How about that? Go into a Creole infirmary with it. You freeze. You need to freeze. Cryotherapy. You need to froze you just whole decade.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You never seen people that be frozen and they just wake up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know the word. Somebody post in the comments what that word is. Cryogenis. Why are we talking about this? We're not doing the whole conversation. But anyway, nobody cares about Lil Ugly.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. On to the next hot topic.
Yes.
Miss Keisha Lance Bottoms, the
Yes.
mayor from out in Atlanta.
I feel so sorry for her.
For everyone who doesn't know, I mean, you must have been under a rock, but for this whole election cycle, we had Stacey Abrams. We had a lot of black voices from out of Georgia that were really pushing and rooting and pushing black people in the Democratic Party to vote for Biden.
Yeah.
So, you know, typically once they have really given their all like this, we usually see them get cabinet positions. We see them, you know, secretary of...
But it was actually stated she was on Biden's VP list, like, for his cabinet. Yes.
That's what they said.
Exactly.
But the reality of it is the only thing that she was offered was an ambassadorship to the Bahamas. That is a slap in the face.
It really is. It really is.
Honestly, there's more people in Metro Atlanta.
It was
she'd be better off staying the mayor.
She could have got any type of seat in the White House. She could have been on the communications team. Like, he just hired all these women for the communications team. Like,
but do you think that that was for, again, I'm asking you again, like, was it for optics or was it actually because they were qualified? Because I feel like...
Well, who's to say that Ms. Bottoms wasn't qualified?
I mean, right now in the Democratic Party, we are seeing them elect just dozens of minorities to these positions, and it's just being blasted all over the news. And my thing is, are you giving us these positions because we are entitled to it, because you thought we were deserving of it, or is it because you're trying to buy our vote and buy our complicit silence as you go do your foolishness?
Yeah.
So we need to keep holding them accountable the same way that we've been holding Trump accountable. Like, we can't let them off.
We can't let them off. And I feel like just as the black community, we need to keep an eye open for this, because this is only the beginning. Like, I don't feel like we're taking 2 steps forward just to get knocked 1 step back, when we actually seen Miss Bottoms out here promoting and trying to get people out to vote. Like, she even got Offset and them out there just to help her get the black vote and get Trump out of office.
And not even just that, but just even securing Metro Atlanta, even trying to fight against the governor and some of his wishes to make sure that her constituents were protected. I mean, like, I just think it's totally unfair and it's a slap. The Bahamas. You're
like,
talking 2 cruise ships and 100,000 black people. Like, let's be real. Like,
yeah, I feel like she could get a lot of other stuff better than the Bahamas. Like, really, which is depressing. Anyways, let's just go on and get to some other sad news, I guess. We're going to send our condolences out to some people. Like, we have Tommy Tiny Lester. Everybody knows him as Debo. Yes, Debo recently passed this Thursday, and it was just...
word was with that it was COVID.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And it's sad, you know. I feel like we have to take the COVID-19 seriously. Like, COVID-19 is serious. Like, wear your mask, wash your hands. You have to be social distant. If you know you've been aching, if you know you've been sick, just stay home, quarantine, because we're losing a lot of greats. And we're losing a lot of our family members because we're not protecting ourselves, you know?
And with this being the holiday season, they were saying that they haven't even really measured the spike from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So everybody just needs to be on your P's and Q's.
And I'm just sad it won't be another Friday. Like, what we gonna do without Debo?
Another Friday. I think Debo's character, though, is a character that nobody is going to forget. It's like one of those iconic...
He's definitely an iconic black character right there. Like,
oh, yeah.
He taught a lot of us.
But don't y'all be stealing nobody's bike right now, because...
And blacking nobody's eyes.
But also, we lost from Babs, from a lot of the Tyler Perry plays.
Yes, Natalie Desselle.
Yeah.
And she was I feel like she was a great actress as well that we kind of overlooked, but we didn't. She was amazing. Like, I loved her in Babs. Like,
Underrated, but not underappreciated.
Literally.
Like, you forget who she's acted besides sometimes with her career, but she was right there next to Holly Berry.
Literally.
Like, she was right there on Tyler Perry. Like, it's amazing, like, how you've seen somebody's body of work, but I just felt like it's sad that we weren't able to give her as much credit as she was due. But she was a beautiful woman, too.
she was.
So condolences to her family.
Condolences. And we have the last Miss Wendy Williams. Her mother has passed.
It is sad.
It is sad.
Hold on.
What?
It's sad. It's sad. And we're going to give Wendy Williams' mama her moment. But we ain't going to forget that Walter likes to talk bad about everybody. And, you know, he does have his Lifetime movie coming out. Walter is, his Lifetime movie.
Walter, are you
Walter
trying to
Williams.
be? You're trying to be funny.
Walter Williams, how you doing?
Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, and also, Charlie Pride died.
When did Charlie Pride die?
Recently.
Recently? Just now? Breaking news?
Yeah, that's
From our producer. Oh my gosh, Charlie Pride has died at 86 years old.
It's never cool when someone dies. But please raise your hand if you've never witnessed Wendy Williams. See, I'm thinking about when she shaded Whitney Houston.
She
has tried to shade every human being on the planet. So I'm gonna try to be a bigger person a little bit and try to level up. But how you doing, Walter? He has his Lifetime movie coming out.
A biotopic, yeah.
There's a woman playing him.
It's. I'm so sorry. For our live audience, obviously thinks Daniel's hilarious. But she does have a biotopic coming out, and she is one of the executive producers on it.
The lady that's playing her, I don't even have her name off top, but she's fine. She plays on one of those horrible Tyler Perry shows, but.
You're throwing too much shade.
She's fine. She don't got a Peabody.
She definitely. I'm not saying that on live. We're just so happy.
Walter is shaped like a capital P.
Wendy Williams is having a biotopic come out. Support her if you like, and don't support her if you don't want to. But let's send our condolences out to the people that did pass.
Doing, Wendy?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and just give us your comments.
Follow us. Thank you for watching again.
Yes, and don't forget we do have mixers, and our live audience can come in every Sunday from 6 to 9 p.m. And you can meet us here at Solberg Studios at 1618 Jefferson Street in Nashville, Tennessee.
Peace out, y'all.
Toodles!
This is how we do it in Nashville. We can get into it in Nashville. Things can get groovy in Nashville.